I'm Jurassic Fanatic, and this is a review of the purple Sarcosuchus. I've been wanting to get this color version of the Sarcosuchus since I saw the original concept photos, and while being a really wild color scheme, it still works for this species. Sarcosuchus is one of my favorite Mattel figures, so I'm so glad that they came out with a repaint of it, and I hope to see more because who doesn't like a giant alligator-like creature? Just like the other Sarcosuchus, it has the same action feature where you can control the head with the tail, move it side to side, up and down, and then you can twirl it. And then there's also a button on the back that allows you to close the jaws. One thing I really like about this particular figure is that the tail just lays down, unlike the other dinosaurs where it's in a fixed position. I like how this is kind of freely movable, like how an actual alligator would just rest their tail on the ground opposed to it being up like this. Here is the new repainted Sarcosuchus next to the original release, and I also like the original release's color scheme as well. It looks a lot more like an actual alligator that you would see in real life, but who's to say that this new Sarcosuchus isn't how Sarcosuchus looked, because we don't know what the colors were actually like. One thing I noticed with this newer Sarcosuchus is you don't press the button down as much to close the mouth as you do with the older one. This one, you press the button in a lot versus the newer one where it's not as much. As for articulation on this Sarcosuchus, we have ball joints at the top of the arms that allow it to go in and out and twist all around. And then just like the other Mattel dinosaurs, the back legs are on this insert molded joint that allows it to move in and out ever so slightly, which is very good. This kind of this kind of prehistoric crocodile doesn't really need all too much articulation other than that. And of course the jaws open and close, which isn't really a part of the articulation because it's a part of the action feature. And the neck moves around, which the tail moves around with that. What's fun about the arms being on these ball joints is you can make it look like an alligator that's just sunbathing. And I think that's funny looking. Here is what a human figure looks like next to the Sarcosuchus, so you can get a size comparison. Sarcosuchus was the biggest alligator-like creature to ever roam the earth, which is super cool considering alligators are awesome animals already. So to get a giant alligator is a win-win. And here is Sarcosuchus next to a Suchomimus because, you know, they both have that Sucho part of them, so I figured it'd be a fun comparison. They're actually pretty much the same length. It's just, of course, Suchomimus is bipedal opposed to Sarcosuchus. That is all I really have to say in this review. Ultimately, it has an amazing sculpt just like the first Sarcosuchus, and I do really like this wacky color scheme because I think it works really well with the species. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what other content you would like to see on this channel. Once again, I'm Jurassic Fanatic, and see you in the next video.